And this weekend, a local running group joined together to raise money in the name of the Boston Marathon victims. News 10's Molly Trotter reports.
It just hit really close to home. It was really emotional for all of us.
Runners and supporters in your town gathered to show their support for those affected in the Boston Marathon bombings.
It speaks volumes for the running community, how we all come together, and just what a great bunch of people that we have here in the Valley that with a lot of big hearts.
For Shane Roberts, realizing this tragedy could have happened to him.
It angered me, and it hit really close to home with the pear blossom that ran in last weekend, and my wife and kids were there at the finish line, and I guess Richard, the little boy, I think that hit, with us having kids, hit closer to home than anything.
Roberts brought his two girls to join him.
I think it's important for them to see the good in people, and this portrays the good in people, because this is a very selfless thing that everybody's doing for not only our community to help the healing, but for people that we don't know.
Some of those who showed up weren't just supporters, but were near the finish line when the bombs went off at the Boston Marathon.
We were about 50 to 60 yards from the second bombing when it occurred, and we were between the two bombings at the time that they occurred.
For Justin Rosas, it was an emotional experience unlike any other.
It's just been an amazing experience. It's restored a lot of my faith, and it's restored a lot of my ability to control the emotions that you feel after a tragedy like that.
When Rosas returned to Southern Oregon, he decided to put on a memorial run. And little did he know, many were there offering their support, donations, and anything they can do to help.
It's heartwarming. It makes you believe in love again. It makes you believe in the power of humanity to come together and forge something better than what we saw this week.
Rosas already talking about next year's marathon and can't wait to return to Boston.
I think it'll be the greatest celebration of life in the history of the marathon next year.
Covering your news at Lost Creek Lake, Molly Trotter, News 10.
The local memorial run raised more than $5,000 to donate back to those affected in the bombings. Online donations are still coming in. If you'd like to donate, we have a link at ktvl.com.